Actually, of tonight's Friday Night Smackdown is the last final episode for Go Home Search for last final review. It, we will do a breakdown tonight's as what we're having tonight on Smackdown. So let's get a breakdown between like storylines, rivalries. I mean, episodes in the past when SmackDown was good last week. In and between the stories, so it's like this was a really good show tonight. So so if you like SmackDown tonight, give me a like, subscribe in this video. So so here's some like new channels at the top below. So it's like every single week, like 3 days, 3 days a week. So we did a review last week on Monday Night Raw, or I'm not doing an AEW. On Tuesday, we do that the next following Wednesday, I think, of a normal time. And we might do a review tonight on Smackdown, so let's go break down live and that breakdown for into Command Soul tomorrow night. So let's go between live right here. So we get two separate ways and so much more. So speaking of tonight's, so Cody Rhodes is open to the show, and Cody Rhodes had to give credit where credit is due. He added, "I just said the show is open with a video package. I wasn't hopping up at crime so before Cody Rhodes. He also came out of wearing his clamshell ring. So this is a ring on my finger. It is such like clamshell ring from last year. After he spoke about his feud with Seth Rollins, it wasn't leading into the POE. After he played to the crowd and included the announcers, so the fans seemed to be having fun. I didn't so did Cody Rhodes, but this promo was good. So this was didn't Cody complex anything it was full of content in every sense. I just ate a little. It said that I knew we could have gone a fifth match instead of this. So I just said a video package in a different form. I did what WWE normally does, having no. I did all lyrics. Just that the music was a big factor on his path. So WWE has claims, and they are all 30,000 dominoes onto the crown so belt. Added with, and they are real that might be the most explosive title ever produced. After of Michael Cole, he was going caught off guard when Cody Rhodes tossed him into the mic. So I got a mic right here on my podcast every week. It means this was a promo. This is what I've been using every single week. So And next match we got Sami Zayn. Here we go, 1-on-1 against Shinsuke Nakamura has returned. So Shinsuke Nakamura has returned, and he's responding to Sami Zayn of the silence tonight. So Intimate last time in announcement Sami Zayn to undefeated Aleister Black or Smackdown on Double Sword, and Shinsuke Nakamura lost to Cody Rhodes on Smackdown on June 13th. Sami Zayn United States Championship and was answered by none other than so returning Shinsuke Nakamura. Who hasn't had a match since back in June. Anderson and Clark was excited to see Shinsuke Nakamura back and sing his song as the match got going. So also has these two have a history dating back to Shinsuke Nakamura debut back in NXT. Speaking of that, so let me see, what is that man, his debut? It's been about a long time since his debut in NXT. I don't know what year's that been. Give me 1 second. It might be on 2016 after his debut to NXT TakeOver in Dallas during his debut. I didn't remember last time I just to remember that, so I've been watching this so I was watching 2016 when I watched it long time ago when I started to watch 2 years after his debut. So within they have class in all 70 singles and tag matches and both on TV and at live events. And just so these two know each all about as much as anyone can. As the two did what they do at best and put on in any back and forth in this contest is possible to recapture the message of their force. But they are good job making this a hard-hitting fight too. The only one bad thing about this match, was the fact that we didn't get to see all of it due to tons of commercials. They fought through 2 breaks, so they had plenty of time to make this a great a performance. Also has Shinsuke Nakamura was going up for the Kinshasa, and he was pulled out of the ring, and he attacked by a man in this hoodie after it was revealed to be Tama Tonga. So we haven't seen him since about a year or so. After he's now back. So after the arrest of Sakura, his bloodline was so up and attacked Sami Zayn, but after when Sakura was not there until the assist was over. So this match is no contest this match at all. So Shinsuke Nakamura was back to his announcement theme song. It looked so honestly it was look good after his last debut. I'll say 2016, I think. After of doing Magatal to the masses to say goodbye to in a birthday assessment, and the Magatal wants to say goodbye to, wants to talk like others is in the office. So it's just getting like a more misliked. Swimming simplex is always a fun move. Margaret Court knowing that Sammy Singh was up 4-3 in the singles and victorious or Siski Nakamura heading into this match. And Suzuka crew all had a face paint on their face. I love that part. So we have a tag team match in action. So we got Stevie Fakil and Tammy Strong be taking on against Claudia and Kiana Sames. So it's Timmy time. So Tammy Strong had to remain Kiana Sames and Claudia and why sees the champ. Okay, that's the West Wings. So, action entailed a last time in Aspen, Claudia, and Kiana Sims to undefeated Medicine and B-Fab on Smackdown in September 26. The Stevie Kid to undefeated AO Sky at Russell Posa and Timmy Strand to undefeated Sade, Cargill, in 96 on Smackdown the same day on 26. After the next matchup, we saw a Crown Soul opponents they team up when Terry Stern and Silver Kid took on Claudia and Kiana Sames. And Silver Kid took a knee just at the gut from Kiana Sames when the match started, but she fought it back with a side simplex to followed by the Ajaro's kiss. I bet Booker T might like that. About Ajaro's kiss. But Booker T likes that. So I guess that the show was cut to a break and very early into the match. As it when we returned, so it was throwing Silver Kill to the mat. And with a handful of hail into a women's world champion was break double team into the corner for the court sometime before if he was able to make a tag for a fresh to Terry Australian. As for the two top champions, it wasn't mostly to work has a get up without any slight issues to get the win over Claudia and Kiana Sames. So the second half of just about pick up the piece. It turned into a fun. It had a couple of rough spots, but nothing too bad. So in the winner of this match, Taylor Ryan and Stephanie for kill. As it went to the best days, second five to fans to manage best days, and they had all ball after Nick Aldis told Drew that he and Second Part 2 will have a match starting next week. As the week, so the interest music fits her so well. What if Kiana seems to distance it with pops like her handbag and glasses and so into when the glasses like this So I just think will be easy to take seriously. She's a great athlete. She is. Andrew has been hamstrung by her gimmick and created wanting me always look like it makes good content with her opponent's face. So in the next match we got Survivor 6 and taking on against such great prophets. After when such great prophets are built with slight different. Okay. I knew it last time in asking the prophets to only really more than don't miss on Smackdown 26, Survivor 6 undefeated the prophets on Smackdown August 34th. After the men's tag, a thousand will also align this week with Justin Loomis and So Gacy put the belts also align against Marcus Ford and Israel Joggins. Andrew made the Alliance stones in the ring and got the fight started. And but the prophets wanted to take control at the force as the assault went to a break. So Justin Loomis and So Gacy took all the Sabians to dominate through into commercial break, and when we return to Israel Joggins' hope, Marcus Ford, and turn the tide back and get favored by Horny Gacy and Loomis on his solos for the double blockbuster. So what if most of this about didn't happen during a break? It might have been much better so Alliance retained the titles in a somewhat short but high energy match as the champions post MFT must show up. Only for a standoff has the Alliance with still flashing. Argument Sosakoa, man, he wasn't ended up leaving, but the seems will printed for them to pursue the attack titles. So, in the winner of this match, set a fight 6. So as it went to backstage, it was solid Flair and Mr. Bliss to agree to undefeated women's tag titles against Sonya and So Walker in the backstage announcement. Angie is worried that the champions haven't had a match in over 8 months. Angie in their last one was against the same team. It feels like they don't know what to do with the Alliance. Sometimes the list is sad because the group is talented. So I guess the last time Nikki Cross was on TV was back in September of last year. I guess he has been heavy for a whole time, and has bought some live events as well. So here's in the main event. So we got the next match. They have last standing match. They got Aleister Black taking on against Damian Priest. Andrew also a family is doing whatever it takes. After last time in Aleister Black to undefeated Damian Priest on Smackdown in September 5th. Added up to better rivalries closer to show this week. And it was a last man standing match. Damien Priest came into this with more of a victorious All Black in the feud. So Anderson introduced and Destroyer was looking to even it up in their story. Anderson is still steps and a kind stick. So Oscar Black was sunk into the steel steps and hit Damien Priest. So this was hurt very badly. I didn't really knew the most. Let me both men were losing damage to inflicted damage, but Damien Priest used the steps more. Was it ever since he was more capable or of lifting them up and using them as a weapon? I did return from the break. I went to see him with them having a candlestick and fight. A lot of Damien Priest was on the top rope, but the both went down, but they both made it back to their feet before the 10 count. Damien Priest hit a Russell Edge on the announce table just like he did the last time they bought it, but Oscar Black made it to his feet in time and then fall into the crowd. Has also a family and was looking to end it. I did win her wife, Selena Figure, Black's wife, was so up. I didn't plead with Damien Priest not to continue his own slight, but Oscar Black encouraged her to leave. He threw a fireball on Damien Priest's eyes before hitting the Black Mask to send Damien Priest crashing from a platform into the floor. I think the way this ended was a little strange, but 99%. Ended up what we got here was great. Having Selena Figure in Black has it on the screen. So also Drew could be a good slight move for both of them, and time will tell. So, in the middle in this match, Aleister Black. I just said Muscle Aleister Black had to put Damien Priest on the steel steps, which look awesome. Aleister Black is good at swinging when he wants to. I just said away Damien Priest has the steel steps when Black had a sunset flip and looked nasty to the table boat. Last time, Damien Priest hit the Russell Edge, but not this time. So here's a final word. I think when someone needs to seg on Damien Priest after that. Andy Friday's Smackdown was a good story from the Blue Brand. It wasn't too hype. The POE Boston Water also put in some in fun in ring asses. So a women's tag team tag match was sold. It's a tag title match. Had some fun moments. Deposit and break to short, but it was so forced in last bouts, and yet a slight brightness. Sami Zayn faced a returning Shinsuke Nakamura is in a US title open silence that ended in classic dates to the MFT, but still provided us with all great. The conflict between a long time of rivalries set into the main event, a last man standing match. And it was such as good as you would expect given the competitors involved. As you break in please but bring out the best in each all. As you win Quanso bring morning show for American fans is going to be interesting. Responsible that a main card has the potential to produce any great show. So, after speaking tomorrow, speaking of that, so tomorrow morning, and you want to get up in time, it might start at 8 a.m. on Saturday morning. And Quanso streams live from post at 8 a.m. is the time on the ESPN app. In the United States and on Netflix everywhere else. So I'm gonna watch tomorrow morning at 8. So it was a fun match to see this match of tonight's. So let's go up to YouTube for a moment. So give me 1 second here, guys. Let's go to my YouTube community post. So we got 100% like it so tonight on Smackdown. Some percent is alright. Some percent didn't like it. So let's go back on my explore. So we got 2% liked it. 2% is alright. And 2% didn't like it. So it was a good fun match to see on SmackDown tonight. So we will break down tomorrow at Quanso. It starts at 8. So since let you guys know in this info. So and don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to smash the bell. My notifications below on my screen below. So speaking of Chef Cobb, he tweeted this out as 3 hours. So and don't trust us on the asset of our past, and we are not into the past anymore, except who we are today. So I was thinking about Sammy going to get their lag back too, as well. So let me see. My person says Cobb is just need to be in the MFT. He says doesn't fit in, and he can't wrestle with Willie. Like Willie. I would always say who you are today, Imagine of yesterday and tomorrow at best. Photo everyone looks good. Imagine of last night so it was hostage, hoping to see you make any payments tonight to install your police of that clan soul. So Surreal supposed to get a face paint, but he didn't. Honestly, this opinion splits, I think. I'm a date when Siski Nakamura returned for this. And this was awesome to see. I just hope Family Tree is gonna destroy this whole Smackdown roster tonight. So, it's really cool to see. After a face paint says don't look right on you, man. So, what? Okay. Wait, his name is Sick Up again. I think. I'm hoping about more Part 2s is coming in, I think. Of Casey's, his own YouTube channel. Of tons of Samoans. Speaking of Casey, they have tons of Samoans. I think. I was watching his podcast last night. I seen that part. It was what Casey said. So Casey has his own YouTube channel. He trains Samoans. I think. I didn't look it up. Samoans. So they have tons of material of the family tree. I think. Probably about more, I think. So I'm gonna see Part 2 might be with Secret Part 2 fastest. I think. So do you think Secret Part 2 needs more Samoans facets on his in his sublime of his family tree? So I was thinking about this. This Obani might make his Secret Part 2's facets in Secret Part 2 as well. So maybe open this up. You guys want to see this a quick minute? So I want to see Secret Fight 2 fastest like Secret Fight 2 Let's Awani be expect Secret Fight 2 so but like fastest I think. So let me know of what you guys think in my live super chat comment below. What do you guys think? So I'm gonna see Secret Fight 2 might be Secret Fight 2's fastest or Let's Awani as well. I think. So let me know what you guys think of this fastest and let us know of live super chat comment below what you guys think. So I just had to pass. So we saw Lacey Lane his first debut on AEW just like last Tuesday. And what's so cool to see is I was in gratitude for being back on Smackdown for a night. So he's in black with has no I think I think maybe okay it's more. So Leslie Warning is Jimmy Turtle. Roddy Knox have all confirmed they have been released of their delivery ID deal expired as they kind of wait only this week. Incident still revealed that she did not renew holds either. And there's more names that will aiming from the round of cuts and the parcels. Okay, this is really strange here. So, as it may have evolved and ID go away, I hope at the very last that they keep seeing legacy in Zach Cartwheel. Anyone has been releasing old left in case of Simon Mix in India's Cafe, unless if they paid Simon Mix if he comes back. Maybe I think. So I think in all day making evolve their ID into TNA, their TV deal, the forthcoming soon. And also with a slight update on Stacey Singh and Finding Harry. I think probably more. So is Evolvus not getting renewed? I think. So I had no idea Liz White was on this getting a contract or follow the project closely. Getting the ID program is totally garbage of this. So I think, but just so to get it renewed of new evolve, I think. Actually it looks like the end of WWE Evolve is a new ID program might be new, I think. Idea of Seamless Net is WWE is going back Evolve altogether. Maybe, I don't know. So, I don't know what's going on about Evolve. I just said a Prime module of Evolve was released. How can they do that? Does not make any sense. Or they turning closing down some pocket and doing so? This is not right. They had on Tubi for a month or so. This does not make any sense. Because they released like CM of all the Stewie Tunnel. So there's no more Evolve or ID. It was the same. I'm sad to see Stewie go. And the main talent, I think. I don't know what's going on. It says, but I understand it's WWE business. Do you know what I mean? So this is all about main roster cuts. It was sad to see this. I think. Austin Theory is next to be released from WWE. WWE is getting worse and worse for now, including NXT guys and any main roster cuts too. So it was sad to see them go. So I hope they all go to TNA so they can be on a wrestling company that way. So how maybe they're all in the ring. I think. So I like WWE at this time, but sometimes when WWE is getting worse and worse at this time. So once it says NXT if new ID deposit or just gonna be main roster as well. And it says Japan or is still any big names. So I'm not thinking about Stewie Turner might be in Stardom in probably New Japan. There's a one return to MLW most likely, I think. I knew it breaks my heart to be right, but I knew that we will be seeing NXT evolve and NXT very soon. It was them having seen too many people like Sonny Mix, NXT class, and should all be in right now. So I'm not thinking about 2 hours outside the group with ends up someone else was all people released from WWE. No return to wrestling again. I think. So thank you for watching tonight's Smackdown review tonight. So this does not make any sense. Of Evolve is not be going to end soon. I think maybe, I don't know what's gonna happen. I think it's more. Civil Hamilton announced WWE release. Okay, does not make any sense. So probably all WWE contract has expired. I think. I don't know what's going on between Evolve on Tubi. I think. They also the main rosters at this time. Just like the history on October 10th. So this does not make any sense to bring release the more of wrestlers. I think. So we will stay tuned for this update for more about Evolve. I don't know what's going on. They are the main roster on Evolve. They're not going anywhere, I think. So it's getting a different name. I think, but so here's the Evolve and the main rosters. They're on this website. Why is Daily Evolve not getting a chance to buzz it to release them? This does not make any sense. It's on the main guys and women's side here. So I don't know what's going on in major story line on here of Evolve. I don't know what's going on. So we will stay tuned for this update on this. We will get an update on that. So I want to know what's just happened. I think so. I haven't heard anything besides the Wrestling Evolved news. I think. is over to be released details and something more, I think. So probably about supply Mabel's announced the process has to be released China too. Of Mazawani, his apostle. I don't know what's going on. So we risk it for this update. I'm gonna let you guys know what's going on. So thank you for watching on Smackdown tonight. You Spotify, one station, and the podcast, and thank you so much more. So have a great Friday. Have a restful weekend. And with you guys tomorrow morning at Command starts at 8 a.m. So have a great Friday. Have a restful weekend. I see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Command is at a specific time and more. So I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.